Hello, this is the Analogy here, and I'd like to say something real quick. Voice acting commissions are open. Well, they are. They're in development. They're well, open mean that they're in current development. I have a buddy of mine named like you working on a voice acting profile that should come out soon. I have to talk to him about that. But we already came up with a price. I'm just making a video discussing what kind of roles I'll be doing. So basically, if you're wondering what kind of roles, um, I can do. This is going to be a very cringe video, and it's going to know a lot of people. My voices will be very cringe, very cringe, but somehow funny to some people. But to most of my friends, they don't. I know my voices are kind of cringe. I know my fans, I know my people on my channel like my voices. I'm not sure how it sounds to my friends. Don't like. I know my friends don't like my voices. For some reason, my channel also when I do my voices. But basically, I can do any. I can do deep voices like I'm Batman. That's not my Batman voice. I'm Batman, like that, or I can do a demonic voice like like that, or I can do an obnoxious Nazuki voice, or just an obnoxious girl voice. Like, oh my god, what are you guys talking about? I can do a voice like that for you, or I can do, um, or I can do, what's another voice I can do? Um, my Vegeta slash Shadow voice. Gotta get a character. So, we meet again, huh? This is how it is, huh? This is how it all ends. Hmm? This is when you want it. This is how it's gonna end, huh? Wow. Is it gonna be me or you? I can do that, or I can do girl impression. Like for some reason, every time I try to do a girl, it always sounds so calm. I make my Monica impression. Wow, hello, how's it going? That's my Monica impression. Yeah. Or I can do my cutesy girl impression, which is basically this. Oh, when you meet, when you be such a meanie, oh, you such a big old meanie, meanie. I can do that, or I can do timid girl impression. Um, Basically just a Yui impression, or just timid girl impression, which basically sounds like Yui. So maybe I'll probably get like a lot of people asking me to do Doki Doki Electric Web dubs for some reason because of these compressions. This one, I'm trying to think of it. Give me a sec. I'm trying to think of it. You don't mean like that, right? Okay, that was my Yui impression. I again, it sounds better when I read the lines. When I the voices do sound a little bit better when I read the lines. I can't do them off script for some reason, except for the Natsuki voice. But those were my voice impressions. Those were just a handful. I can also do a Sakura impression. Well, we meet again, huh? Or I can do Joker impression, which is basically this. That's not a joke. That's an okay. Give me a sec. Got a brain fart. Wow, Betsy, we meet yet again, old friend. So, you think you've gotten the best of me? Huh. Well, this isn't the last you've seen of me, Betsy. Or just basically, yeah, it's basically my job impression. I'm kidding. Or I can do. I don't think I can do a goofy impression, but I try. Oh no, I'm not even trying. No, those are pretty much all the impressions I can do. I can do. I can probably do a lot of deep voice impressions for you. A lot of deep voice impressions. I can do pretty much any impression. It just has. I just have to read the script again. You'll probably do like any voice impression, but most of my voices are pretty deep in comparison. Most of my voices are pretty deep, mostly because I got deep voice and I can manage that, and I can also, for some reason, do obnoxious voice characters. For some reason, those I can do. I can do like obnoxious voice characters for some reason, and calm voices. So those are pretty much all the voices I can do for you guys. If you would like to see a voice impression, or like me to voice act in something, or you can just have me with my normal voice, and I can just appear in your show, appear, or I can just, or you can just have me with your normal voice if you don't want me to do like a voice impression, and just have my normal voice in the show. I can just do a normal voice and just be voice acting. It just is a normal voice, I guess. If you don't want a voice impression, you just want my normal voice. Again, not really that difficult, and I only charge $15 per, per 10 minutes. Get, I forgot how many. I think it was like $15 an hour for $15 an hour for. I think it was $15 an hour for a. I forgot how much it was for the like the skit. I know the skit is for 10 minutes. Skit is like $15. You can, that's pretty cheap. $15 for a 10 minute skip. I think more that's gonna be an extra $15. Um, for a 10 minute skit, and for fan film or anything above that is like $15 an hour. So the more time spent, the more time spent with that film. I'm not really sure how that part works. I was gonna go for 100 for like the whole thing, but apparently someone told me you'll be paying over 1,000 for them. And it's like, no, I'll be paying 100 for the whole thing. Not really $100 an hour, just 100 for the whatever. But yeah, it'll be pretty much $100 per project, not $100 an hour per project. It'll be $100 per project. So yeah, I would want to do that, but apparently people think that's too much, so I changed it to $15 per project. $15 per hour per project. So yeah, mm. Which yeah, that seems fun. Which would probably, yeah, $15 per hour per project, I guess, unless you're like Kenshin Studios, or unless you're like Kenshin Studios or Jake, then you're free. Yeah, I'm not paying those guys. No, I'm not. Or Sky. Or Sky King Wave. Unless you those three, you're free. Or anybody I know. I'm sure anybody I know, then free. Oh, any of my friends, yeah, pretty much free. Yeah, but basically, I'll be doing anybody in my friend circle or Kenja Studio, Sky Kingery, or Jake from the Kaiju Legends. Um, Even though I paid Jake $400, I think, for the $400 for that voice acting gig because of his own fighter, which I'm still doing, by the way. Still doing that. The $400 didn't go nowhere. I'm pretty sure he has that safe somewhere. That's that's not going anywhere. He still said I'm still part of because of a soul fighter, so that's not going anywhere. I just can't. I just don't know what I'm doing. um, still part of that project. Don't know when it's coming out. Uh, don't know when it's coming out. Eventually, it's coming out, but I think it's coming. I think production starts after the finale of Godzilla's not Zone Fighter episode 10, so I'll probably know more then, which is probably not until next GFest. But yeah, but I'll be doing voiceovers, so if you would like for me to have me be in a voice act, if you want me to voice act for you guys, I can do that for you. Plus, I'll also be going to school for voice acting soon. Actually, maybe not this semester because this semester I'll be doing happening history, but next semester I'll be doing voice acting, so I'll have more experience with voice acting by then. So just yeah, yeah. But if you're interested, voice acting will be voice acting for voice acting for 10 minutes hit will be $15, and for project it will be $50 an hour. So yeah, that's the current what I'm doing for the $15 an hour for project and $15 an hour, $15 per 10 minute skit. So yeah. So if you're interested, come check me out and come Q Godzilla Q probably Godzilla Caillou or Q Godzilla Q will probably post profile soon. I have to talk to him and see how that's going out. He'll probably post a profile soon of what the actual detail with the actual profile. We'll post a profile on his YouTube channel and share with me so I can post it on mine later on. But this is just a video explaining what that is. It will the voice acting thing will come soon. If you're wondering what it will be, but voice acting commissions are open. If you're interested in me for voice acting, they're open. They're open for you. They're open $15 an hour per episode and $15 an hour per $15 per 10 minute skit and $15 per hour for fan film. Unless you're Kenshin Studios or Sky Kringley or Jake from Daikaiju Legends, then it's free. Unless you're those three people. What was that? Well, technically, Jake from Daikaiju Legends, I don't pay for. But it's anyway. But yeah. again, I'll be doing voice acting commissions if you're interested. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some soon. I really don't know. I'm not really sure if I'll get a voice acting commission. I really don't know. Be interested, even though the audio might be you might have to edit the audio a little bit because I might be recording off a screen recorder. The audio might be a little bit crappy just due to the background noise. That's the audio might be a little bit crappy due to background noise, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, might be a little bit of an echo, like in most of my videos. But you can always just edit that in editor and just take out the echo. So, but with that said, this is Emma sign off, and remember, stay big. Voice acting. I don't know what to say. Bye.